Good morning. It's a cold morning. It rained last night and you can see the snow on the hills behind me. And I am headed into the hills this morning to head over the Omarama saddle, which is going to be my most challenging, I think it'll just be my most challenging ride yet. There are supposedly 30 or 40 river crossings, and they're quite deep, so you're like, there's no way to ride through them. And it's going to be quite steep and bouldery, so kind of already know that I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, and I'm just going to take it slow. There are some huts at the top, so if I need to, I can just stop when I get to the top and sleep and start again in the morning on the way down. So, really nervous, but also excited because all these challenging climbs have always been the most interesting and fun, and like I've learned the most. So I'm excited and nervous and excited. I loved staying here in St. Bathans last night. It's just the most extraordinary location, and just the setting and the town, like both the landscape and the architecture of the buildings is just amazing. So that was a real treat. I'm really glad I came, and glad I had a light day yesterday to give my legs some rest for this big climb. So here we go. I think it'll be a while before I start the real tough stuff. So I'm gonna get on with it. More later. Well, it is really stunning scenery. I'm sure I'll be doing some walking up there, but wow, it's gorgeous. Well, I'm just getting started. I haven't even started climbing really yet, but the scenery here is just extraordinary. I'm going to be going through about 30 or 40 river crossings. I think I may have already said that. Oh, it's just beautiful. I'm at about, I think, 750 so far in elevation. Nope, 730. And I think the top is about 1250. So I've got a good bit of climbing ahead. But man, this scenery it is stunning. Oh, well, my little Wahoo computer has now registered the climb ahead. It went off, it was like 12.1 kilometers. But it looks like a pretty steady and reasonable climb until the end. So I will surely be walking that stretch. But maybe that means some of the green stuff is rideable. So we'll see. Here we go. Well, I shouldn't have stopped recording a second ago because like 3 meters later, I got to my first river crossing on this climb. So here we go. I'm going to be walking most of these, and I expect to be, well, I just hope my shoes are still intact by the end. Here we go. This is river crossing number 2. River crossing number 3. And 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, well, I probably could ride this, but I'm gonna call this 9 and 10 because there's this one and then there's the one ahead. I gotta say though, on a gorgeous day like today, I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if I still will be when the count gets to 30, but it's sort of a nice break to get off the bike in between the bumpy stretches of road, which are like this. They're like kind of river stone. And it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So I'm having fun so far. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is a pretty one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. A little one, but I'm gonna call it 23, 24, and for the record, 23 actually did get pretty deep, so I'm glad I walked it. Well, I made it to Top Hut, which is about 2 kilometers from the peak of the Omarama saddle. And I think it's about to get really steep. So I think I'm about to be doing some walking from here. Yeah. Supposedly there's just one more big river crossing after this. So maybe they're less than 30, or maybe I just didn't count the ones that, well, I didn't count the ones that I rode through because they were really small, but I did ride through a handful. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. I actually really enjoyed those river crossings because the ride, it's just rough going because it's all rocky and bumpy. And so every time I got off to cross a river, it was kind of a welcome break from the bumpy ride. And it's just gorgeous. So I'm gonna have some food, drink some water, and get ready for this final push to the summit of the saddle before I start heading down towards Omarama. All right. That's what I've been coming up, and here's the little Top Hut. I think this is it, because according to the guidebook, you get to Top Hut, where I've just left, right after your first big river crossing, if you're doing sounds to sounds in the normal, like north to south direction. So, yeah. Huh. I really did enjoy those. All right, I'm gonna carry on. Okay, this was 26. Well, I started the bike portion of today's ride. It's really steep. I'm not even gonna attempt to bike up this. I'll save my legs for the downhill ahead. But man, it's a good workout for the arms. I'll say that. Oh my gosh, here we go. This is what I've been coming up. Woo! All right. I'm gonna keep going. I've got, I don't even know, a total of about 2 kilometers. So I think I've done like half of one maybe. Here we go. Well, I made it to the top of the saddle. Now I'm gonna get ready for the downhill, which I expect to take quite slowly if the road is anything like the road that I've taken going up. So, whew, here we go. I'll just share the incredible views. It's just like so remote and gorgeous out here. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna video while I'm riding downhill, but I'm on a little flat stretch and this is just so beautiful. Wow. Well, I made it down the hill. Oh, now I'm again in just the most stunning farmland, and it's beautiful and warm. Well, I've just arrived back at the start of the track, and I think the car park is in front of me. So I think I successfully made it over the Omarama saddle, which feels really good. Woo! Oh, that was an amazing ride, actually. Oh, feeling really, really good to have done that. Now off to Omarama and going to meet up with some friends there whom I met way at the beginning of the Tour Aotearoa ride. And so I'm really excited about that. All right, more later. Well, this time I talked to the farmer and he said to just go for it, but there's not much going. I'm back on the tarmac and just enjoying the final stretch of smooth riding into Omarama. I'll actually be staying in the shearers' quarters of a farm near town with the friends that I'd met at the very start of the Tour Aotearoa, and just looking forward to the catch up. And yeah, feeling so good about today's ride. That was really, really fun, like unexpectedly fun. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. I thought it was going to be super challenging and just like type 2 fun the whole time, but I actually really had a lot of fun through so much of that. So yeah, that feels really good. And having done the downhill also, just wow, I felt really good about getting down that without having to walk at all and feeling pretty solid in my bike handling. And so all in all, calling that a successful day. And looking forward to the evening and figuring out what's next. I've been so focused on Omarama that I haven't looked ahead, but I know I'm headed into beautiful Mackenzie country, which is just gorgeous glacial lakes and views of mountains. So good time ahead. All right, that's it I think for now. Thanks, and more later.